Hello, fourth grade artist. I'm Miss Eaton, and today I'm going to demonstrate how to work with pastels. The pastels I'm going to be working with are called new pastels. They come in a box like this. There's a box of 24, and I got these at Michael's. They were about $19, and they look like this. I have been using them. So you see, some of them are whole sticks. Some of them are broken. If they break when you're working with them, it doesn't matter. You can still use a little piece. You can still work with a little piece. So when they do break, it's kind of neat because it gives like a sharp edge and gives you a different line when you work with it. So don't worry about it if they break. You can still put them back in the box. So these are different from soft pastels like these. I got these. These are Artist Loft soft pastels. I got these at Michael's. They look like this. So they're a little bit chunkier than the new pastels. The new pastels are skinny. These leave a lot of dust when you work with them, and that's why I chose to work with the new pastels, because they don't leave as much dust. And they're made by the Prismacolor company that makes very high quality colored pencils. So the new pastels are really good quality pastels to work with. So I'm going to put these soft pastels away, and I'm going to do a project with you with the new pastels. And I have some toned tan mixed media paper, and it is tan. I'll show you what it looks like. I like to work with papers other than white. So this is tan, and with pastels you can work with different colored paper. It doesn't have to be white, but if you have white you want to work with that, that's fine. If you have black, black is a really interesting color paper to work with pastels with. I do have some black paper here on my table that I'm just using as a demonstration. I'm not going to draw on it. If you have a brown paper bag from the grocery store, you can cut that into a good sized piece and draw on that. That is also really fun. So the project that I'm going to do is based on circles, and I will show you my inspiration in a minute, but I do have some circles here that I found around my house. I found a bowl like this. It's just a little glass bowl, and a spice jar. I had a toilet paper tube. I had a laundry bottle lid, and I had a cork from a champagne bottle. And you can use, any kind of circle you find around the house. So I'm doing circles because there are like 3 inspirations that I have. And one is Native Americans. So the circle was a very powerful symbol for them and still is. This is a sun catcher. I don't know if you've ever seen a sun catcher, but the circle, it's just like symbolic of life, like ever turning. And this is a medicine wheel for healing that they worship around. So the circle was a very powerful symbol for them. And then this is a painting that Robert Delaney did, and his wife Sonia Delaney, this is them. They both drew circles and did abstract paintings with circles. And then Wasily Kandinsky, he's Russian. The Delaneys were French. Wasily Kandinsky is Russian, and he did his concentric circles. So you can see these colors, see how the colors, they're rings and rings around rings. So we're gonna do something similar to that. So I am going to start with my circles. So I'm going to pick one of my circles, and I'm gonna trace it with the new pastel. So I'm gonna take my bowl, put it on my paper anywhere, and I'm going to start with this olive colored pastel, new pastel. And I'm going to hold my pastel like this. If you can see how I'm holding it, I'm going to hold it and draw like this. I'm not going to hold it like a pencil. I'm going to hold it like this between my thumb and my finger. And when I draw, I'm going to trace this. I'm going to just trace it around, and I've been using these for a while, so it's kind of worn down. The tip is kind of worn down. It's really kind of nice to work with. I'm going to color in. I just drew a circle. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm going to color that in. And I'm just doing like a ring And I'm not putting my wrist down on the paper, so I'm not smearing my drawing. I lift my wrist up and I draw in a circle. And then I'm going to pick a red and green are complementary, and I'm gonna hold my pastel and I'm gonna do another ring inside, and I'm just drawing it like this. So you can see one circle inside another. Then I think I'll take a white and I'm just going to draw a circle inside. I'm just gonna fill it in. I'm keeping my wrist up. So it looks like this, and the dust just came off. I could have put the dust in the trash can like this. You can just shake it off, shake the dust off. And then to blend, I have this blending tool. It's called a tortillon. It's like really heavy cardboard paper-like thing. If it ever gets, you can use it to blend, and if you ever need to clean it, you can use some sandpaper to get the color off. See, I just got that color off. And I'm gonna blend the red. So I'm just using this tool to blend. I'm using it kind of like how I'm using the pastels, but there's no color on it really, and it's just blending it. So it looks like this. And here I've got some dust. I'm gonna put it in the trash can. And this is what it looks like. Can you see that? So I'm gonna leave this part rough, the outside circle rough, and I blended this with my tortillon. So take a moment, find some circles, pause my video, go work on yours, and fill your whole paper with color and your whole paper with circles. And when you're done, come back to me. Pause it. Okay, so if you are done with your circles, I hope you found some really nice circles around your house, and I hope you were able to work with your pastels and had fun picking out the colors and drawing your circles and blending and working with the techniques that I showed you. So I'm going to show you a circle drawing that I did with new pastels, and it can go like this, it can go like this, it can go like this. There's no really wrong or right way to put it, but these are my circles, and you can see how you decide where the layers are going, what's going to be overlapped. So these are the circles. I hope yours turned out well, and you can spray it. You can have your parents spray it with fixative, which is a special spray to keep it from smearing, or you can spray it with aerosol hairspray. So thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.